Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm a fashion designer, Miss Virginia Senior America 2003. Thank you very much for tuning in today. And this is Fashion Notes. Designers are showing already fall clothing, but I think I will report to you later. Let's enjoy our summer and beautiful weather, vacation, swimming, barbecue, and beautiful gardens. Valentino opened his show with cropped above the ankle black pants paired with a crisp white shirt and short black jackets with skinny white blazers, red lips, and ballerina flats. For evening, he continued the black and white dress of black organza, ruffles teared to the floor with lots of white organza for sleeves. Also, he had lots of gorgeous embroidery, kind of Asian motif. His single trademark, red dress, closed the show with one shoulder strap. When it comes to jet-set elegance, Valentino has no rival. Christian Lacroix, he put together one of the most ravishing looks with floral dresses, with beautiful coats and jackets on top, and again, ballerina shoes. Straw bags, each decorated with a big satin bow with a chunk of diamante in the center. Oscar de la Renta, he turned to his Latin roots with flamingo infusion like toreador jacket and spicy palette of marigold red and warm nautical, often finished with crystal or embroidery. Oscar had beige linen suits and boucle tweeds. As for the evening wear, he gave the women what they want, from knee-length black sheet to a taffeta gown painted with watercolor blossoms. He again had a t-shirt and ball gown skirt. Chanel, they began mostly black and white collection, tiny bolero, some flaring, also some belted skirts drew attention to narrow waist, and he sprinkles camellia organdy colors and lots of tulle petticoat dance dresses. Armani, he used superfine fabric, sleek and stylish silhouettes. Pencil skirts were shapely, and some beautiful delicate hand stencil organza tops, embellished with fine crystals. Gautier, show had Madonna in the first row. He designed most of her costume for her upcoming world tour. The show was a blast of color. This season, the straw bags are more structural and most of the time embellished, some with stones, flowers, and some of nature beauty, like linen or fine leather with embroidery. Think canvas, raffia, and straw in neutral colors. This will go all with your summer looks. Many stores have a trunk shows. Watch the paper, and this is also a good idea to see the new trends. For now, happy shopping. And I hope you find this interesting, so you can go and explore what is most suitable for you. Now, I have an interesting guest with me today. Her name is Ruby Chapman, and she's a jewelry designer. And Ruby, thank you for coming today and being on our show, so you can see all the beautiful things on the table. She's going to explain to us what she did and how she did and how she started all her different work. And actually, she is very short in business. You know, for a couple of years, she did all these beautiful things. You will think she was working this for the last 20 years, but she didn't. She accomplished a lot in hardly 2 years in her business. Right now, she is in Antique Emporium on Little River Turnpike. As I say, those are the people, our neighbors. They are working here and showing her beautiful wear. Ruby, welcome to the show, and I'm so glad that you could come. I met Ruby at one of the shows that she was participating in Vienna, and I like her designs very much, so I invited her to come, and I'm really thankful that she took time to come today and to show us and also to you viewers her beautiful work. Please, Ruby, tell us, how did you start it, first of all?
Well, I started, I was babysitting my grandchildren. They were there for 3 days for a summer visit.
And you were going crazy.
Absolutely crazy. And so was my husband. And so he said, why don't you take them to one of these antique places, not antique, craft places, to
learn something.
And I said, okay. And this particular craft store had some courses, some classes for the summer. And I took them there. And they were beading and painting and all kinds of things. And, well, I just couldn't drop them there and go shopping. I had to stay with them. And I'm glad I did, because I got more interested than they, as a matter of fact. And I went home with loads of things from their store to do at home. And that's how it started. I got so hooked. And I couldn't stop. I would bead all day, all night. And next thing I knew, people were saying, oh, what a beautiful piece you have on. Where'd you get that? And I would tell them, well, I made it. You made that? Oh, my goodness. And then that would just encourage me to make more.
More and more.
And then, for instance, why don't you get in some of the shows? We have lots of craft shows, you know, especially at Christmas time. And so I got in one. I got in one of the craft shows, and everybody loved my work, and I made $300 that day, and that was it. And before I knew it, I was running a case at the Antiques Emporium, and then one day, and I'm thinking, why do I have just a case?
I should be there.
I should be there. I said, and so they had a place for rent. And I rented it instantly. I didn't even go home to talk to my husband about it or anything.
He approved.
He approved. It was too late anyway. And so that's how it all started. And I've been there ever since. And I do most of my creating there. I have beautiful display cases there, and people come in and look at it and buy. And I also have expanded to other locations who would allow me to put some jewelry in cases. I've done that, and that's what I've done. And
how do you fit in this is the Antique Emporium? Do people automatically think that this is antique?
Yeah,
because they look like antique.
They are
pieces.
Antique. They are.
They are.
Yes,
oh, I
especially
see. So you buy the antique pieces and you put them together.
I put them together. What I do is I get the antique piece and merge it with modern.
Oh, this is combination of new and old.
Yes, it is. And for example, this is an antique pendant from Tibet. I love that ethnic look, and so I choose a lot of my pieces from Southeast Asia, in that area of the country, and this is from Tibet.
And what kind of beads are there?
These beads right here, this is called moss agate. It's a very beautiful bead, moss agate, and it's olive green, just as this piece is olive green and brass. So
but you have some green also on the pendant, so it really complements the beads that you added up, the contemporary pieces that fits beautifully together.
That's what you have to do, and find out how you have to decide. You look at the piece and you decide, what colors would go great with this? What do I have that could do, have this really...
And this is the silver beads you are using, is that right?
Right, this right here, these are brass.
Brass. But in between is the silver?
In between is the brass. It's brass because...
It's a brass in silver color?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know the brass comes in silver color.
Well, it can be, in silver color, it would be like pewter almost.
Oh,
You know, but
I
this
see.
is, see, even though this is silver and this is brass colored, I chose to use this color to really bring out the lesser color.
Oh, yes.
You see,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
it's really.
So what was the original piece here, the pendant? Was it the brooch or was it pendant before?
It was just a pendant.
Oh,
it
it
was
was.
just a pendant. Yes, it was just a pendant, and I made the rest up, put it together, and it's really gorgeous. It's just really gorgeous.
And it can go really with any color,
Almost
you know, that you are
anything.
wearing.
Yes.
And what you are wearing is, tell us what is that?
This right here is what is called black onyx.
Onyx, yes. I would
And
think
around, this is from Tibet as well. This is an antique pendant from Tibet. And it's black onyx, and then of course it's silver.
And you added up the necklaces, that part.
Yes. What I did, should I take it off?
If you wish to, why
so
not?
we can really see it here.
It's very pretty combination of colors because,
Yes, it is.
black and, kind of reddish and
Okay.
silver.
See, it's
very
beautiful. Just as a pendant,
Just
it's
point
just,
to the camera like that so everybody can really see. It's very
this,
pretty.
and the pendant has this little coral spot on it. So what I chose to do,
So to match that?
to match that, and then of course the beads are carved onyx, carved black onyx, and with coral and silver, and it comes out beautifully. Look at it.
It's very, very pretty.
And you can wear it with just about anything.
Any color.
Yeah,
oh,
any
absolutely.
color. It's beautiful.
And I see you are wearing some bracelet. Do you make that?
Okay, now I don't make the bracelets. I've expanded my business to be called Ruby's Unique Designs and Handcrafts and Collectibles, because what I've always loved to do is collect bracelets and big rings.
Oh, yeah, they're
So-
really statement rings.
Yes, and so what I do, when I make these, I just put these on, and it just sets me off from everybody else, because I really never like looking like everybody else.
Oh, I'm
You know?
sure.
So
It shows on your jewelry. They're all one of a kind.
all one of a
So
kind.
how do you get all these, antique pieces? Where do you find them?
Internet shows,
Oh.
antique shows,
I see.
thrift stores. In my shop, there's a guy who travels a lot. He sells all kinds of antique rugs and things like that, and he collects things for me when he goes, and I take them and make things from them.
Oh, see how talented my guest is. She is unbelievable. And I see some piece here with a butterfly. And tell us what is that?
Okay, this is a pendant. This is called yak bone, Y-A-K, then bone. And this.
So that was as is, you just got it as is, just a
just
butterfly.
a pendant, yeah, a butterfly pendant.
And was this piece on together or not?
This piece was with it, yes.
And
so then I said, now what am I going to do with this? And so.
So what did you do? Those are, what kind of beads are those?
This is so kind of jasper.
And crystal.
And crystal, Swarovski crystal.
Swarovski,
sort of an orange. Yes,
those are the best crystals.
Yeah, they really add some bling to whatever you're wearing.
Oh, absolutely.
And
lots of glittery.
This is what it turns out to be, and this is like a butterscotch amber. It's like an amber. So.
The amber comes in lighter colors. I know amber is usually.
Oh yes, amber comes in dark colors, light colors, yellow, just about anything. Most stones come in different colors.
No, that's
like yes, most stones come in different colors.
Is this amber that you have on the table, amber and the greenish?
Okay, this is called, it looks just like amber, and some people think it's amber, but it's really resin. It's resin.
Oh, resin.
It's resin, and it's just kind of an imitation kind of amber, or in the family of amber. And this pendant is from Afghanistan. And you see it's gold inlay and green. And
You added, beads with
These right here are
silver around. You have a silver and blue enamel.
Yeah, they are antique beads from Afghanistan, and they look
So
just
they come
like
in different colors. I see some burgundy here on the others. Oh no, the burgundy is on the other side. So you can wear them really on a, oh, I
You can just turn them all over. If you really have on a dress that has more of this in it, you might want to just turn each one over.
Oh, that, so you have an impression of two different, necklaces.
Yes, yes.
Double duty, which is good.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. And I was really lucky.
Yeah, but it looks like amber, but it's not.
It's not. It's called resin.
Resin, but how, I don't think I would never know that it's not. It looks so authentic, but
Yeah.
It's good to know. Also, you have a piece, all silver.
This one right here?
All silver.
Yeah, this actually was, this is Turkmen. From Turkestan. That's an area out near Afghanistan. And it was really heavy with big, thick ropes of silver around it. And I decided to
and these hanging pieces were originally
on it, right. So I took all of the heavy stuff off and just left this, and then
you added lighter
beads to it. Yeah, these are Turkmen beads, antique Turkmen beads. They're very, very light and very,
they're silver?
Yes, this is sort of a silver, antique silver.
So they're not going to tarnish, or they're going to just to be, look antique.
Yeah.
Which is very pretty.
Yeah, and so with this too.
Actually, with this piece, you're going to really have a statement when you come to the room. You are going to be noticed immediately.
And I deal with people. You go into a store and sometimes the cashier can hardly do her job. Looking,
but you're so interesting.
See? And this will go with just about anything.
That's all you need, to be super glamorous.
Yeah,
absolutely. To update your look with, whatever you wear. Any color will do it.
Any
it's
color.
Very
pretty. It's very light, very unusual. It's most of my jewelry are conversation pieces. People love to talk about them, and I love to talk about them. Now, this is shorter. This is like a choker, but I love chokers too. I love the bigger pieces, and I love chokers. So for example, let me take this off.
The chokers are, good, to cover our line, here that we all have, unfortunately. So this is a good cover up.
Yes, this is a choker. And sometimes,
so this is nice color too.
Yeah, this is agate.
Oh, real agate with the silver beads. And also on the pendant, is it agate also, or something different?
Yeah, the pendant is agate and silver.
I see.
To get this.
It's a very interesting piece, as you can see. They're mostly
anyway, it won't go on right now. But anyway, see, this is very antique. You see how old it is? And it's from Afghanistan. And that's a message from Afghanistan. It has a religious
meaning.
It's like a universal love and peace kind of message, And see how old it is, because I love the oldness of the way it looks. Sometimes I have
tarnish, and it just look, so warm and warm. It's very,
Isn't that
pretty.
gorgeous? Look at
this.
that.
This is interesting. Is it tribal?
Tribal and silver. The tribal, like Thailand. You have the hill tribe. Have you heard of hill tribes? They're a group of people in those areas like Thailand who make their living making silver. And it's very, very good silver. Now, I don't know if we give them as much as we should give them for making it, because it's so great. It's good. It lasts forever. It doesn't do a lot of tarnishing.
Is it easy to find them, or it just,
you have to go on the net or find someone who deals with them, and it's used with turquoise a lot, and And these bees are antique bees. See, they're old bees with the old tips there. And I put that silver with it. And this is
They
what
are
you get.
actually really very signature pieces what you are doing, you know, here. And you're also using different beads. Whatever you can get looks like, you know, your hands on something unusual. You can put together whatever whatever, you know, you have in your mind.
Absolutely.
You know, see, and she had no idea that she has a talent.
None.
Till she went to these crafts shows, and she went, you know, to look all these beautiful beads, and she started doing it for herself with the grandchildren. Do they still work on it or not?
No.
They gave up. They gave up.
When they left their beads.
Oh, good. So you can at least you can use it.
Yes, yes,
I
indeed.
see.
And
Well,
this is lovely too.
Yeah,
See?
it is a very, very
Very lovely piece.
And you know, this is for a young and for any age. It's not something that you can, you know, wear when you are too young or too, you know, it's just about anybody can wear it. And all of the pieces are just a very statement pieces.
Oh yes, they make great conversation.
Oh, I'm
yes,
sure, you know, when you are wearing it, you know, everybody will say, "Oh, where did you get this?"
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Here's one of my favorites right here. What is this? You know what this is?
Yes, it's what's that called? Oh, yes, I know what it is.
It's a turtle.
Turtle. I couldn't remember for a moment. You know,
It's
I had a blackout.
I love this turtle.
And what kind of stone is that?
That's cornelian.
A cornelian.
And it's carved, and it's on a turtle. And the turtle is a little old.
So you just had this turtle, and you just added up, you know, the rest of the necklaces, which is absolutely looks like that has been on it for, you know, all the time. You would never think this was added later, which is a perfectly matched.
Isn't that beautiful?
Beautifully, perfectly matched.
Oh, this is my microphone.
Yeah, it's perfectly matched.
Yeah, perfectly matched. And God, it's just so, I love this turtle. Sometimes I'm so glad people don't buy it.
Yeah,
there
so
are
you
some
can
pieces
wear
that
it.
I can wear it, you know.
This is like your babies. You know, you just wanted to keep everything for yourself. You don't want to sell it. And this piece, you know, with the black and silver, with the big silver, with the black onyx.
Yes,
is it
onyx? This is black onyx, and it's got two birds on the side. I love doing jewelry with animals. You know, so it's like
and onyx. This is onyx.
This is black onyx. Yes. And this is there are two birds.
I'll turn it to the camera on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
So
this is a black onyx with the two birds, and she added up all this, you know, beautiful
This is tribal silver, and then this is silver. This is called Bali silver, and then the carved onyx beads.
They are like a grayish black. And they complement, you know, silver beads.
Silver antique beads from Tibet. See how the Tibetans, they love to carve their beads. See how
Can you imagine carving this little thing?
I know.
You know?
It's just so beautiful. It is really beautiful.
It is, you know, so you look on your, any color really, even on your black on black, it's
gray,
silver,
blue.
it is outstanding looking, Oh, your beads are really, really interesting.
I just love them. I just make them all the time. And whenever I see anything, I think in terms of what can I do with this? Because many times when I get it, I have no idea of what I'm going to do with it.
Oh, but this is
I don't write anything down. I just start and just going with the flow.
I see.
Going with the flow.
And whatever comes out, I'm sure everything comes out beautiful.
This is an Afghani piece.
Also with the silver.
Silver, antique silver. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, it's very
stunning. An animal there. It's, what does that look like?
It's like a horse.
A horse, yes.
It looks like a
horse. And then these are the little antique beads to go with them. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Great. Yes.
Absolutely beautiful.
And see this one.
Also silver.
Silver.
Black beads. Black beads, what are they?
This is on onyx, black onyx again, and on silver, and
also some
silver.
Animals on the onyx.
Yeah, this is from Afghanistan. There's some kind of game that they play there with horses. And you will find on their pendants the jewelry, lots of horses.
Well, as you can see, she does beautiful things, and she's in Antique Emperor on Little River Turnpike. I would like, Ruby, to thank you very much for coming today and showing us your beautiful, beautiful work that she accomplished for a very short 2 years. You know, can you imagine if she, you know, later on she'll probably think something else. And I would like to thank you very much for tuning in today, and I hope you tune in. We are first 2 weeks of the month, Mondays at 10 p.m., Wednesday 2:30 p.m., and Fridays 9 a.m. And I hope you learned today something about the beautiful antique beads that my guest is putting together with the antique beads that she found, and also she adds different beads to finish the necklaces, and all her necklaces are like a statement pieces. And thank you very much for watching. This is Olga Jevtich reporting for Fashion Notes. Till next time, bye-bye. And Ruby, that was very nice of you that you came today.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
To show, I really love this interesting jewelry, the statement jewelry that you are making. They're absolutely lovely. And you discover your new hobby, your new, you know, exciting with your life, which, you know, probably would not happen if you didn't have your grandchildren babysitting.
I know. Something good comes out of everything, right?
Absolutely. So now you discover that you have something exciting, you know, to show to your grandchildren. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.